Remember this date, June 26th, 2025, because when the Spurs are steamrolling your favorite team in 3 years, every frustrated rant on social media will trace back to this very night. This was the moment the rest of the NBA blinked. San Antonio pounced, and history quietly pivoted. 3 summers earlier, the franchise had already ripped up the rulebook. First came Victor Wembanyama, the skyscraper who turned rookie highlight reels into sci-fi trailers. 1 year later, they doubled down with Stephon Castle, another Rookie of the Year trophy for the Riverwalk trophy case. Now, in a draft many scouts called safe, the Spurs somehow walked away with 2 more blue-chip prospects. Harper at number 2 and Carter Bryant at number 14. 3 drafts, 4 cornerstone players. That's the kind of hit rate lottery addicts dream about, and rivals now fear. The first new arrival, Harper, isn't just tall for a point guard, he's methodical. Think James Harden's rhythm engineering fused with Jalen Brunson's stop-start footwork. At Rutgers, he shattered the freshman scoring record while moonlighting as a live-dribble surgeon, firing pocket passes through seams that barely existed. Drop him into a pick-and-roll with Wemby, and you may as well cue ominous strings. Defenders either chase Harper's feints or watch a 7'5" alien dunk behind them. Yet Harper's toolbox isn't limited to orchestration. He buries catch-and-shoot threes when Fox or Castle initiate, meaning the rookie can coexist before eventually commandeering the offense. His one flaw, occasional over-reliance on ball screens, just so happens to fit Greg Popovich's old mantra. Weaknesses you can coach are blessings in disguise. In San Antonio, play-reading IQ ages like French wine, and Harper already smells like a vintage. While the league obsessed over lottery headlines, San Antonio kept receipts and circled Carter Bryant's name months ago. The Arizona wing isn't loud on the stat sheet, 6.5 points, low usage, yada yada. But on film, he's everywhere at once. Long closeout, he's blocking the jumper. Baseline cut, he's flushing the lob. Loose ball, he's halfway up the court before you realize possession flipped. Add in nearly 40% from deep, and you've drafted the modern game's holy grail. A switch-everything stopper who stretches the floor without demanding touches. Bryant's anticipation is freakish. Coaches joke that he loads highlight blocks like he saw the play yesterday. The price for that aggression is foul trouble, but the Spurs view it as raw ore waiting for refinement, not wasted potential. If Chip Engelland turned Kawhi's mechanics into money, imagine what a defensive maestro like Bryant becomes once San Antonio irons out the habits. Stand in his way, and you'll end up on the wrong side of a chase down, then a meme, then a trade rumor. Draft night wasn't the only chess move. 4 months earlier, San Antonio pried De'Aaron Fox from Sacramento in a 3-team blockbuster that shipped Zach LaVine west and cleared a starting lane for Fox at point. Fox brings 27 points per game of instant throttle, but also a ticking clock. He must decide on an extension by August 6 or risk being rerouted at the next deadline. Translation: Harper isn't just the future, he's leverage. That looming contract drama might spook most organizations, yet Spurs brass quietly loves it. Competition is oxygen in San Antonio. Training camp scrimmages are about to morph into daily duels. Fox versus Harper, Bryant versus Sohan, Castle clawing to prove last season was no fluke. Iron sharpens iron, but here the iron wears silver and black. Of course, every epic needs a lead character, and year 3 Wembanyama looks downright cinematic. The kid who entered the league at a wiry 215 pounds now tips the scales at a sculpted 245, all without sacrificing the Euro step that broke geometry textbooks. That new armor didn't come easy. The same shoulder that grew the muscle also hid a blood clot that shut his sophomore campaign down after 46 games. Now he's cleared, stronger, and hungry to remind voters why his rookie PR flirted with Duncan territory. MVP whispers aren't premature, they're inevitable. Add Castle's second-year leap to the equation. Last season, he became the first Spur since Duncan to finish top 2 on the team in both points and assists, walking off with Rookie of the Year and a grin Popovich reportedly called annoyingly humble. Word out of the practice facility is that Castle spent July locking himself in the film room, visualizing every Harper-Fox pick-and-roll coverage, determined to stay indispensable. Behind the scenes, the franchise is adjusting to life after Pop. The legend stepped down, citing health, yet his fingerprints still cover every whiteboard. Brian Wright presides over a scouting department that drafts Spurs fits the way Silicon Valley snaps up coders, relentlessly and without apology. Player development guru Chip Engeland remains the quiet co-author of Shooting Miracles. The machine hums on, even if the architect now watches from a suite. Outside San Antonio's bubble, the Western Conference is arming itself. Just days ago, the Houston Rockets detonated the market by importing Kevin Durant, surrendering Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, and the no 10 pick to Phoenix. Vegas instantly vaulted Houston to second-best title odds. If a Durant-led Rockets squad is the final boss, Spurs-Rockets could become basketball's next holy war, separated by 200 miles of Texas freeway and about 6 stubborn egos. That regional collision gives every choice the Spurs make added weight. Play Fox heavy minutes to chase early wins, or unleash Harper for accelerated growth. Let Bryant learn through foul trouble, or lean on veterans like Vassell. Bet on Wemby winning now, or preserve cap space for the moment a disgruntled superstar wants out. Each fork in the road feels like a franchise-altering decision precisely because the ceiling is that high. Salary cap math adds its own suspense. Wemby becomes Supermax eligible in 2027. A Fox extension would eat at least $45 million annually. Harper's rookie deal will come due right behind Castle's. Miss one financial step and the tax cliff swallows flexibility. Nail it and you're staring at an era-defining nucleus under long-term control. Health remains the biggest wild card. Blood clots end careers, so do stress reactions in 7-foot giants. Yet modern sports science, and a Spurs performance staff that caught Wemby's issue early, gives cautious optimism. The franchise famously saved Tim Duncan's knees and Manu Ginobili's back. They intend to do the same for their new avatar of positionless hoops. Zoom out, and the pattern is unmistakable. San Antonio has hacked the NBA's timeline. While older contenders mortgage tomorrow for a one-year window, the Spurs just stitched together 3 consecutive drafts worth of elite youth around a once-in-a-generation centerpiece, then threw veteran jet fuel on top. The rest of the league isn't merely behind, it's playing the wrong game. Picture opening night 9 months from now. The lights dim, Fox sprints out first, Castle chest bumps him, Bryant pins someone's layup on the glass, Harper controls pace like a puppeteer, and Wemby ends the quarter with a one-handed putback that looks unfair even in slow motion. Somewhere a rival GM swears under his breath and checks the 2026 draft board for miracles. Yet dynasties aren't crowned in July. They're forged in the slog of January road trips and the crucible of May Game 7s. Will egos mesh? Will health cooperate? Will cap constraints force a sacrifice? These are the questions that turn on-paper terror into actual rings, or into cautionary tales whispered by front office interns. So, viewer, before you click away thinking this is just preseason hype, ask yourself one thing. If the Spurs do become the next great NBA empire, where will you be the night they planted the flag? My advice, bookmark this video, because future you may want to brag that you saw the storm forming while everyone else watched the clouds. And if you're curious about that super team brewing down I-10 with Kevin Durant in Rockets red, smash the link on screen for our full breakdown, because the war for Texas supremacy just went nuclear. Don't blink.